YouTube, my name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a daily reading update. Today is the 15th of September. Do not ask me how we are already through the middle of September. That's just insane. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. So hubby was supposed to visit me today, and unfortunately he's not going to because he is super tired. He did not sleep well last night. He's got a bit of a headache. And I said, you know what? I said, don't bother. It's just a whole thing for him to come down on the train, and it's loud, and there's a lot of people, and maybe he's getting sick. I hope I don't think that's what it is, but you never know. And I really, at this stage of the game, err on the side of caution and just, so he's like, cool, he's gonna relax with the cats today. So I'm not gonna have any visitors, so I got another quiet day today, which is fine. I had yesterday I actually enjoyed myself quite a bit. I went and sat downstairs in the atrium and I took my knitting, and I actually listened to the book I'm reading right now, some of the Beaches, Bungalows, and Burglaries by Tonya Kappas. So I'm about halfway through it at this point, but what I realized is that's a great place to sit and listen because it's like there's nobody else bothering you. You know what I mean? Like I'm just looking outside. My focus isn't everywhere else. It's like on my knitting, but that's okay. So I used to be of the mindset, or I guess I still am, and it's hard to get out of this, to be of the mindset of if I'm listening to an audiobook, I can only listen to it as an audiobook. If I'm reading an ebook, I can only read it as an ebook. But if I'm doing something different and the audiobook is available, why not just sit and listen to part of it as an audiobook? I got like an hour and a half listened to yesterday, or an hour and a half in my time of this book, just sitting and relaxing. Like, it was great, and I think I'm going to do it again today. So, if when I do my reviews, or if I have listened to part of it on audio, I will let you guys know that. So I think that's more, they call it like mixed, or I don't think it's immersive reading, because I think immersive reading is when you're listening to the audio while reading the book at the same time. So yeah, that's, and then later on last night, I came back upstairs and I was watching some TV, and I took some breaks from watching TV and read another so many chapters of the book. So it kind of worked well going back and forth, and I really liked that. I was very impressed. That's the most audiobook listening I have done in probably a year. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, I think I just more wanted to, I needed to stop looking at the four walls in my room and go downstairs. And I got a prime seat yesterday. If I get down there today and I get the same spot, I'll get some video and show it to you tomorrow. It's right in the corner. So you can look straight up University Avenue, and you can also see this is, the street that runs this way is, escaping me, Gerard. And then University is like the main road. So you can see down there, but there's a lot of trees and it's very pretty. So I had this prime seat, and this older gentleman kept circling where I was sitting for the whole hour to bit I was there the first time I went down. And he was just circling. And I'm like, he wants my seat, because he kept sitting near me and then would sit there for about 10 minutes and then get up and move somewhere else. So either he couldn't, but it was always right around me. So I figure he wanted that seat. So I got up when I left. He immediately took the seat, and which was fine. And then later I went back down again after dinner, and I think at that point, the lights just went out again. I've been sitting here talking too much. Here's the hallway again. Actually, I'm just gonna stand. Actually, that's quite a good angle too, isn't it? I went downstairs and he was there again, and there was two people down there. It was me, him, and some other guy, and he still decided to sit directly beside me. I'm like, he's the guy who, when you have park in a parking lot and you park way by yourself and you're in a corner without anybody else around, he's the guy who parks beside you. He didn't talk to me, I didn't talk to him, but he seemed very sweet. He's an older gentleman, excuse me. So yeah, so that's what my reading was yesterday. I also read a little bit more of Babysitter's Club, number 13, Goodbye Stacy Goodbye. I read those over 5 days. I've told you guys that before, so I'm reading my way through that one. But the Harlequin project that I have been talking about for the past week or so. So I made the final decision yesterday that I'm actually not going to do it right now because I'm not feeling it. I love the idea. I love what I've put together to do. It was basically reading my way through some of my favorite imprints. But I just don't think I'm want to right now. for lack of a better word, I just don't want to read those still. Or I'm just not in the mood. I don't know what it is. But what I did realize yesterday is that I really need to start putting a dent in my NetGalley books. So I think that's what my focus is going to be on. The cozy mysteries that I've been reading and working my way through the cozies, same as I am now, but also working my way through the NetGalley stuff that I have, because I still have a lot of stuff that's hasn't even like ton, and most of what I have has not been published yet. So I can hopefully catch up and then get on the ball going forward, which would be great. So I can give you guys some reviews of some new books that are coming out too, instead of just cozies that were published years ago or whatever. So anyway, I'm yammering and rambling all at the same time. I'm going for a coffee. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye. In case you guys ever wondered what the view was out this window, so there it is. Very exciting. So it's like this other area here. So there's the hallway. So this goes into a point. It's kind of hard to see with but it goes all the way up to. So it's kind of like a little really crappy courtyard that nobody goes into because there's only like, I think, maintenance access would be my guess. And I don't know what they're doing down here in this room. But there's somebody there's people down in that room. Looks like they're getting ready to paint something. Maintenance guys probably. But yeah. And then the cardiac clinics are just across the way there, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Anyway, just a little something extra. A better view of that courtyard. If you could see those people walking, see that person there? That's where I stand. So that's that courtyard, the way it goes. And then it goes, like I said, all the way up. And all the way down here. There you go, a little behind the scenes.